Hello everyone, welcome to Footballbrehz, a platform where we discuss, we debate, we banter each other. My name is DOS and I'll be your host for today's show. Back with us, we have Arsenal fan Kemal, we have Liverpool fan Isha, we have Spurs fan Ben, and lastly we have Chelsea fan Kadus. And this
what are you saying, Kadus? What are you saying, bro? Talk to me, bro.
Already the banter's
Talk
beginning.
to me.
It's not a good
Yeah.
It's not
I told you last week I'm coming for you in the next podcast, bro. You're talking about we're not going to score. We're not going to score. Are you mad?
All right. Let's continue. So what we're going to do, as you see, is already starting. We're going to analyze some of the results from the previous games, and we're going to preview the games that are coming up this weekend. And we have some crackers as well that's coming up. Before we do that, we have a special announcement for you.
Yo, what's up, people? Make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel Footballbrehz. Also, follow us on our other social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure to drop us a comment below. Thanks, guys. Peace.
Okay, let's continue. So, let's start off analyzing... Let's start off with me. Let's start off analysing Crystal Palace versus Manchester United.
On the firing line already.
This is going to be fun.
I got to do that, man. I mean... Let me first of all bring it to you guys. How did it look like to you guys watching that game? And then I'll give you my point of view.
You guys are whack.
Awful.
Dead.
Nothing's changed. A dead team for the past 7 years.
Hold on.
That was a pre-Bruno performance.
Whoa!
Hold on.
Pre-Bruno performance.
Whoa!
That's right.
Shocking.
7 years has been a waste.
Arsenal fans say that as well.
Waste of space.
Arsenal fans say that too.
Can I continue now?
I'm not with Kemal, by the way. I don't know why he's going like that.
Yo, you went left.
Because that's Kemal. That's why. Kemal just blurts out information and hopes one of it stick. That's what Kemal
Okay,
does.
can I ask you a question?
So,
can I ask you a question? Because
you
we're talking about your team.
What did you
Let
win
me ask the
last?
question.
Is that what
Are
you're going to
ready?
say? What did
Are
you
ready?
win last? Yeah, go on.
Why? What's the tactics that Ollie brought to the game?
Okay.
What was his tactics? That's what I want to know.
Fair enough. That's a good question. For me, I would say the result that day was a combination of many things that went wrong at the same time. I'm not making.
I didn't ask that question.
I will get to you about the tactics. Don't worry, because
you don't have any. That's why.
Football is more than just tactics. There's more other things that are involved. So I want to talk about everything. If that's okay with you, Kamal.
Maguire.
Nah, it's never okay with him.
Maguire.
Okay, cool. So let me. One thing.
Man can't run.
What are you?
He's
Oh my
He's
God.
moved on. He's not letting you answer it. He's moved on. He's not even letting you answer it.
Can I speak?
Do you see what I have to deal with? Do you see what I have to deal with?
I see, Kadus.
Do you see that, yeah?
I see.
The worst
And people think that I'm crazy.
All right.
The worst part is, it wasn't even Kemal's original question. Someone else asked that question.
All right. Exactly. I'm gonna start with Kemal's question first, which wasn't his question to begin with. That question, tactics. Ollie got it wrong. Simple things. There's no excuse for that. For me, I don't understand why Pogba is starting when he had coronavirus 2 weeks ago. Makes no flipping sense. That's number one thing. That's just one of the things with the tactics. The other
wanted
thing,
to see his little trots.
it's weird. Pogba probably had one of his worst games if you look at the whole game as a whole. It was terrible. Secondly, why is he starting James instead of Greenwood? That was another thing. You know, like a lot of people ask that question. To answer that question, maybe because James had a great international spell, whereas Greenwood didn't because of all the stuff that was happening around him. So maybe they thought, you know what, that's
the gal them sugar.
Exactly. But I'm not gonna excuse that. But another thing that also is we haven't had any pre-season, and when I say any pre-season,
no.
let me
Don't give me that
explain.
excuse because you've had more week to train. Yeah, don't give me that
More than
excuse.
who?
You lot already.
More than who?
We had international break.
Everybody watch this.
We had international break.
Hold on.
We had international break.
Hold on 1 second. Everybody listen to this. Kamal just blurted out information, yeah? Listen to this. Kamal. How many weeks did Man United have pre-season for? Let me see if you know, Kamal.
Not even two. About a week and a half. About a week and a half, that's what it was.
So where did you had pre-season come from? That was the number one thing.
You had a pre-season. I said you just had.
You said we were ready. You said we were ready.
Extra week.
Extra week to who?
What are you on about?
Palace.
It's Kemal dying.
Hold up. Let me say something.
Palace played
Kemal,
last week.
Kemal,
right? No,
Kemal.
I'm still talking. Don't interrupt
Wow.
me. It's rude.
Wow.
You ain't got no manners.
Wow.
All right, let's continue. So Kemal, that was a big death there. Secondly, let me continue. Let me just keep moving on with the pre-season. Crystal Palace had. Now, I'm not excusing Man United. I'm just giving you all of the different things that came together. Crystal Palace had 5 friendlies. 5 friendlies. Manchester United had 1. And they had that friendly 4 days before that they were playing Palace. You can say that that's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. Professional football, minuscule of fitness, match fitness makes a huge difference. You saw that on that day. They got to every first ball. They were more
At the
aggressive.
end of the day,
they
you're
were stronger.
Manchester United.
It doesn't matter. You can't say
It does matter.
Oh my
It
Come
does
on.
matter.
How many-
These football players? Let me
Does a
finish.
little
Stop interrupting me. Why do you keep on jumping in for it?
Because you're chatting. You're chatting poo.
Manchester
You're
United,
chatting
their
poo.
players have been playing since they were kids. It's not like they just started playing one day.
Who
and
was
then didn't
playing
play
since
the
they were
next day.
kids?
Kemal, you're dying.
Who was
Kemal, you're
playing?
Has
dying.
been playing since.
Come out,
he was
you're
a kid.
dying.
Greenwood's been
Come out.
playing since he was
Come out,
a
you're
kid.
dying.
Rashford's
Come
been
out.
playing since
Come
he was a
out,
kid.
come out.
Come on, you're
Martial's
dying.
been playing
Comment
since he was a
below.
kid.
All right.
Come on, you're dying hard.
All right.
If you agree with Kemal.
All right,
please.
Kemal.
hard.
Actually,
I wanna
no.
see
Nah,
that.
comment
Like,
below
these
if you
people
disagree
dying hard.
with Kemal.
Dying
hard.
not being able to
Dying
play
hard.
football.
Dying hard.
Not
Like this
listening to this
video.
crap.
It's not
Come on,
about
professional artists.
playing.
Come on,
Hold
let
on
me
a
say
minute.
something.
Hold
Let
on
me
a
say
minute.
something. Let me
No,
say
I'm-
something.
Let
Let me
me
say
finish.
you had
Let
3
Kadus,
or
no.
4.
Let Kadus talk. Let Kadus talk.
You had 3 or 4 pre-season matches.
Who? Arsenal? No,
Yeah.
they didn't. No, they didn't.
Yeah, you did. You had about
We had
3 or 4.
No,
How
they
many did
did
you have?
not.
How many did you have?
We had 2.
You had more than 2.
Death.
Think about that.
You had more than 2.
We won one
had more than
and we
2.
lost one.
Brehz
That's
guessing
more
that
than
here.
two.
Brehz guessing that here.
We won one
There's
and we
bare
lost
guessing
one.
going on. Bare guessing going
Nah,
on.
fam.
Jesus.
Okay, this
You
is
had
having a
more.
moment.
Jesus.
You
You
had
Anyway,
one behind closed doors.
Anyway, let me continue. Let me continue.
we lost.
All right, let me continue. Come on, let me continue. So anyway, there was that reason, and then also on top of that, let's give credit to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace played amazing. Like, let's give credit where it's due. You know what I mean? You keep saying you're
That was a problem.
Yeah, you keep saying you're Manchester United, you're this. Man United haven't been the same for 7 years. Arsenal haven't been the same for God knows how many decades. Arsenal have not been.
Manager.
You won 2
got a manager
matches.
for the
You won
first
2.
time.
That's what you got.
You won
It's
2
never
matches
at
and
the
you're
wheel.
gassed. You
guys
won 2
are
matches and you're
rubbish.
gassed.
Jokes.
Okay,
You won
Manager.
2 matches and you're gassed.
I know.
Mr.
It's
Macho
crazy.
Man.
It's crazy. But
How happy will you be if you don't purchase anyone?
I
from
would be.
now
I
on?
would be.
How happy?
I would have. That was a good question. You said, "How happy will I be?" I will be flipping. I will be fuming if we don't sign anybody. We need a left back. We need a centre back. We need a right winger, and even a defensive midfielder. We need that too. I know we're not going to get all of it. I'm hearing rumours about Telles coming this week. Hopefully we get that over the line.
Yeah. Good signing.
Sancho, to be honest with you, I don't see that happening. Even if we offer them the right money, it's a bit late now because they're going to have to replace him.
He doesn't want to play under Oli. He does
Did
not
the
want to play
director
under
come
Oli.
out
There's no
and
reason
say-
he's not leaving.
Again, Kemal threw something hoping that it's going to catch. It didn't. Sancho has agreed personal terms.
Come on, should be a juggler, fam.
Bruv.
Man,
You love those emotions, innit?
He's running fuel emotion. Anyway, that's enough about Man United. Unless you guys have anything else to say, but
No, it's done.
for
Nah,
me-
that's covered. It's
for
covered.
me,
It's
it's
peak.
covered, exactly. So let's move on from Man United. Hopefully against Brighton we fix up. Let's see. But the positive, one
a good game
positive,
plan.
one
It
positive. Van der Beek. He came on.
on the beak.
Van der Beek. That's how you say his
Van der
name.
Beek.
Relax.
Van
He
der
came on and he switched it up. He switched it up. Like the quick passing, one-touch football he was trying to play. It looked like the other players didn't know what the hell he was doing because he was on another level to everybody. And you see he's finishing. He's got like very good side netting finishing. So I've got good feelings about him, but we need signings. Anyway,
The goal
you
was
got-
lucky.
t-
The goal
you
was
got
very
that-
lucky. It was come from a mistake.
Hold on. You got him to be an impactful bench player, right?
no,
And he
we didn't get him to
because
be.
did you get him as a starter?
Yeah, for sure. Like we got him. He's a squad player. Of course, we're gonna rotate, but Pogba's not. He may not play well for a long period of time, as we know. So if he doesn't play, Van der Beek can come in. If Bruno gets injured, he can come in. I guarantee you, like on Saturday, I'm pretty certain that Van der Beek will start.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought okay, to get my point, I thought he was a bench player, and I thought he did really well to show that impact he can cause coming from the
Yeah,
bench.
100%.
Something that Greenwood couldn't do. Something that I think who else came on that could.
Damn.
But Greenwood is young. I mean, this is what I mean. Like, we can't put that pressure on the kid. He's like, what, 19, 18? Like, and we're already saying he has to come on and make a difference.
Fair enough.
That's why we're trying to get Sancho, so that we don't put that pressure on him. But anyway, let's move on to the next game. Next game, West Brom v Chelsea. So, let's take it to you.
West Brom v Chelsea.
I know, it's West Ham. It's West Ham. West Ham v Arsenal, bro.
Huh?
You're dying.
West Ham v
What are
Arsenal.
you talking about, bro?
Yo, Chelsea just played Liverpool, bro. And
Exactly.
got slapped.
No, I meant we're gonna go and preview. Okay, let's relax. Let's breathe for 1 second.
He's trying to cover it.
I know.
You're covering it. He's trying to cover it.
We're gonna preview West Brom v Chelsea.
You gotta take that
Before we get to the preview, Kadus, how do you feel about the Liverpool Chelsea game? Thank you.
Got there. Ayo.
I know. That was crazy. But anyway, so Kadus, before we get to your game, you guys played Liverpool, and maybe Isha, you can join in on this as well, so that we won't talk about it later. But it was a good game. I would say first half was very good. Like I was enjoying the game. It was kind of end to end. When I say end to end, not necessarily in chances, but in the fact that Chelsea were playing counter-attacking football. Liverpool were trying to control that game. And second half, it just went downhill after that red card.
Second half?
Yep.
Well, I think the red card was first half, but
It was,
yeah.
So let's start with Kadus first. Kadus, what do you feel? How do you feel about the performance of Chelsea in that game?
No, how do you feel about Kepa?
First and foremost, congratulations to Liverpool, because I got it wrong. Last week I
Horribly
thought
wrong.
But you know what? As I've had time to think about it, I woke up in the morning, had a cup of tea, and I was like, let me think about what happened yesterday. And there's two good things that I can take from yesterday. The main thing was defensively we were a lot more solid. But by the individual errors, I think as a collective we done a lot, and that's great credit to Anthony Barry, our new defensive coach. We're starting to see a lot more just being a little bit more resolute in the back. And secondly, that's not our first team yet. We still got players to come in. We still got players to bred in. So
Do you know
look.
Go on. Sorry. Go on.
So just looking at how everything went in regards to the game, counter-attacking football was what we played. I did question that. I said before in the group. I did question that. I wanted us to kind of go for it. But
honestly, I don't blame Lampard for that though. You're playing Liverpool at Anfield. Like, I don't blame Lampard for getting defensive, because they could have, maybe, you don't know, it could have been horrible and they would have killed you even more than 2-0. So
Exactly.
I think he did the right thing in his approach. I just think what I'm seeing is your players right now are not connected. You know, when I say connected, that bond is not there. Like, it looks like Havertz is playing with himself. It looks like, Werner's playing with himself.
Huh?
Oh, you know what I meant.
Pause.
Ben went straight to the bottom with that one.
I just want to say, because I just want to say in regards to that, right? Again, it's going to take time. When Havertz played against Brighton, I was hearing that he only trained with the team for like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
He was in the country. He was in the country for 5 days. So I think for me personally, I haven't.
Excuses.
I don't feel afraid. It's fine.
Kemal,
because
come on, bro.
I'll take. No. It's fine.
They lost.
Kamal's gassed.
Lost.
Kamal's
The better
gassed.
team won.
Kamal's gassed. It's fine.
Kadus, like I told you, bruv, you are nuts to think we're not going to score, bruv. That was a horrible decision on your part, so I accept your apology just about. But
You know what? Don't accept it. You know what? I don't care if you accept my apology.
I accepted it already. It's done, bro.
No, it's fine. But it's fine.
I've let it go.
Don't
even mean he's
all right.
don't even come with that tone.
All right, go.
It's calm, innit? I already accepted it. I'm at peace now with your decision.
Hey, Kadus, get a tea, bruv. Get another cup of tea, bruv.
Get a rum. Get a rum, mate. You don't need it.
But you know what I keep hearing? The consensus I keep hearing, which I don't agree with personally, is Liverpool were all over Chelsea like the whole game. I don't agree with that.
Nah, I wouldn't say all over. For me, that first
Kamal
half,
said that. But anyway, keep going.
Well, I
He
think
destroy things, bro.
Kamal don't know football. Kamal knows nothing about football, so don't ignore
You
it.
don't know nothing about football. You spent £72 million on a shit goalkeeper. Don't talk to me, bro.
world record.
Who's that guy on your bench? Who's that guy that can't even get off your bench?
Hold
You
on.
spent 72 million on. What's
Hold
his
on.
name? What's his name?
Pepe's better
What's his
than
name?
Pepe, bro. So you
What's
can
his name?
shut up.
What's his
Tell me
name?
about I don't know.
Man,
about
You got William for 3 years. 220,000 a week.
All right.
For 3 years.
All right, guys. Let's
Sit
sit
down,
down.
man.
For
Tell me
7
that
years.
Brett,
Sit down,
more
bro.
than we paid Bale.
Okay,
Wow.
okay. Guys.
Hold on, first of all,
We're getting too
Bale was
far.
still getting paid from Real Madrid.
We're
bro,
getting
so
too
get your
far.
facts straight.
We're getting too far. Isha, continue. Sorry.
And he's injured, so how can you be talking about Bale? You brought in an injury-prone
Come
player.
out. I said what Spurs pay for Bale. I didn't say
Crazy.
anything about
It's
Real
crazy.
Madrid.
Kamal's
But
talking
it's
about
cool.
injured
peak.
players. This is where we've got to in life. Kamal's talking about injured players.
You just forgotten about the past 12
It's a
years.
lot.
That's what the whole thing is.
Okay, Isha. Were you happy, Isha, with the way? Because for me, to be honest with you, that's the first time I've seen Liverpool wake up. You know,
Yeah.
for a long time. I'm saying long.
Yeah.
I'm talking about since the break. You know,
Yeah.
It's the first time I've seen Liverpool look good. So
I think the last time we looked that good was against Crystal Palace after the restart. That's the only game that I've seen we played well. We beat them 4-0.
It was against us when you beat us 5-3, mate. That was the time you showed up. I said
the
to you guys.
the defensive performance of that wasn't good enough for me. But we played really well attacking, but
Against
defense was horrible.
Pulisic.
Yeah, and we got annulled in defense, bro. For me, that's not a good performance. It was good enough to beat you, but it wasn't good. Do you know what I mean? Like we should never.
Are you saying the reason Van Dijk was shit is because Gomez was there?
Who said that?
Well, because you say
You're doing a Kamal right now, bro. You're just dashing stuff and hoping it's going to stick, innit?
don't-
Is that how you're moving now, bro?
Listen.
Don't disrespect.
What was the difference in the defense? Gomez wasn't there. Fabinho was there. So I'm asking, is it because of Gomez?
Okay, let me come back to that real quick. Because we won the league with Gomez. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there for you. So moving on.
New season, but okay, cool.
It is, and we're going to win it too.
They're still
So anyway,
champions, bruv.
exactly.
Something you wouldn't know about.
Respect on our name, bruv. Respect on our name. So anyway, first
spit on your name.
half, Chelsea played well. Like Chelsea had a game plan, right?
Yeah.
And they wanted to counter-attack the whole game. That's a risky thing to do against Liverpool, especially when you've got a midfield like the one they have. They should have been more aggressive. For me personally, they were a bit too shook, and that's on Lampard. For me, Lampard failed tactically in that respect.
Arrogant.
No, I wouldn't say it's arrogant. He just
It is arrogant.
he
He's
didn't
got a
believe in his
problem
own
with
team
Klopp.
enough.
He's
We're
got a
shook.
problem with Klopp, and he
We're
tried
shook.
to come out and show who's got the big cojones, and it didn't work.
Come on,
someone talk to Kamal,
Kamal, Dr.
I don't
Phil
see
here.
that.
Kamal's
Someone
Dr.
arrogant.
Phil.
Man should be.
Kamal's
man
Dr.
should
Phil.
be, man
Kamal's Dr. Phil right now.
He don't know what he's doing.
You gotta love Kamal, man.
For me, looking at the way Thiago was passing the ball and the speed he was moving it, we have not had a midfielder do that since Xabi Alonso. Even him, he had the best passing range out of anyone
Gave away
we've
a
ever
penalty,
seen.
though.
Yeah, but it's cool, isn't it? It's cool, bro. He didn't even score.
Don't make
but anyway.
excuses. It was a bad thing he did. Let's
Yeah,
be
it
real.
was, but he barely touched him. I mean, he didn't even attempt to challenge. He tried to run past him like that, and then they bashed ankles. He didn't dive in. If he dived in, I would have been like, you dickhead. But, sorry for my French. But, it's the type of passing that Thiago was doing that I liked. Like, he was playing them passes in behind, in the false nine positions where Firmino was picking it up. Trent was even, appearing in there. And the whole style of our play changed. Like, before, you see us going down the wing. Now, Thiago had the ball. Every single time he shows for the ball, pass it, show for the ball. We've got no one that does that. So for me, that was why it was so well class. Like, we haven't got anyone doing that. And we controlled the ball. We looked more like City in the way that we were playing the passes.
He's made a big difference, for sure.
Yeah,
He's made a huge
it did, man.
difference.
I also want to say that Kepa is done out here. Kepa is done out here. Donzo.
He's
Okay.
Donzo.
Let's bring it back to Kadus because Kadus. So we spoke about Liverpool, Chelsea briefly. Going into your next game now, West Brom. How do you feel? Away game. Do you think that you're going to take the positives from this game and push on to go and win that game?
Yeah, but it's not panic stations, right? It's for any Chelsea fan with logic, it's not panic stations right now. At the end of the day, all I can see is improvements, and there's going to be even more improvements. We're building on it. Against West Brom, just how they played in general, it's going to be possession-based football.
Yeah.
A lot of our attackers are going to have a lot more of the ball. We played against Brighton the first game.
Yeah.
People weren't match fit for one. Secondly, Brighton came with a game plan, and you saw them against Newcastle. Nearly battered them 4-0. They're amazing going forwards. We played against Liverpool, who are the champions of England, who are probably the second best team in Europe. Is Bayern Munich the first?
No.
Bayern are first best team in Europe.
Stop it, Isha. Stop it. Okay.
So last time we played them, we analled them. But anyway, carry on.
But you got knocked out by Atletico. They won the Champions League. So anyway, so we're playing against West Brom.
Yeah.
Right. At the end of the day, we're going to have more chances. We're going to win that game comfortably. I think we're fine. We're looking at getting some more players back in off injury as well. So it should be comfortable.
Let's go to Tottenham. Tottenham.
Yes.
That was a game of two halves. Terrible first half. Terrible.
I don't care.
Let me finish. Second half is a different Tottenham. Very good.
No, it's Son. It was Son. It wasn't Tottenham. It was
Son.
Sorry, what? Did you see them passes from Kane?
Son and Kane.
Do you know what? You know when people compare and okay, Kemal, I'm not starting a debate, so don't start getting vexed because I can see it coming. But you know when people compare Kane to Aubameyang, and when people say that Kane is a better striker, because some people do say that. I think the reason why people say that is because of Kane's all-round game. Like the passing that he was doing, the hold-up play that he was doing in the centre. He's stronger than Aubameyang on those aspects. 100% for me.
Yeah. Does he track back?
No, he doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Aubameyang has better.
Aubameyang actually had an assist in the last game. So.
Okay, yeah, he had one. Kane had four.
So
let's move on from that.
You know, man, just dashing kicks again.
That was a terrible example. But let's move on from that. Yes, Aubameyang has better features. Aubameyang probably is a better.
Aubameyang scores in finals as well and lifts trophies.
Okay, but that's what I said. I don't want to get into a debate on that.
It's not a debate, bro.
I want to fight you sometimes. I want to fight you sometimes, man.
We want to give credit to Kane. We want to give credit to Son. Ben, do you think that this is a turning point for Spurs? Or do you think it was just because Southampton was so naive that they had a high lineup and they were not learning from the mistakes of Kane doing the straight ball over the top and Son going on to them?
All right, let me be real. I think it's a bit of both. I don't think it's 100% a turning point because I think we've still got a lot of things that we need to work on, and that was evident in the first half.
Respect to that, Rob. You're a real guy for that.
But again, I think it kind of shows how mentally we're getting a little bit better because we went out in that first half and we're like, what the fuck are we doing? Excuse my French. Let's sort this out. And we actually looked at where the weakness is on Southampton and we took advantage of that. And that advantage, you could see in the first half, Son was constantly calling for the ball behind the defender so he can run for it. He wasn't getting it in the first half. What happens in the second half? He starts getting it. What happened with Kane? Kane started pushing more towards the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And that allowed Son to then run in from the left into the middle. And he just started causing lots of problems. And I think it's quite good the fact that we saw our opportunity. We saw where the weakness is. We took advantage of that, and if we can take that ability to other games where we're seeing first half how teams are set up and we find out like the gaps to bang goals, then that works. But shout out to man that human Son. I told Brehz in pre-season Son was on fire, and I said, this guy this season.
Yeah, Son is an animal.
Yeah,
he's an animal for
he's
sure.
a problem, man.
We can't say anything about that. And Kane, we have to give him the respect.
Yeah.
Even though he's not tracking back or not pressing hard enough, he still gave beautiful assists to Son. So give him his respect as well. So now taking that into
did you see did you see what Jose did though when Kane was still not doing the pressing hard?
No, what did
brought
he do?
Lo Celso on. When Lo Celso came on, Lo Celso was doing that pressing. At one point, Lo Celso was further up forward than Kane. I think that was it. That was what helped as well.
That's smart. That was smart from him for sure. So then,
if Bale starts playing, that's probably going to be Bale doing that.
He's injured.
I said when he starts playing, what's wrong with this guy?
That was good though. He's right. He is injured. But anyway, let's continue. Let's continue. So taking that into account, do you feel confident going into the game against Newcastle? That's a tricky game coming up for you guys.
It is a tricky game, but I think the advantage we have right now is the level of energy we're going to take from the previous game to this game. I think that's going to help us a little bit.
Yeah.
I I wish we didn't have a slow start because I think we could get really punished if we do that again.
Yeah.
Against this team, but I live in hope, man. I live in hope.
Okay.
I want to see Ali back at least on the bench if possible, but God knows he's probably gone now. But yeah,
he's done out there.
Are you,
bro.
are you happy that he's leaving? By the way.
No, not really. I'm not happy he's
But
leaving
you know,
because
when is the last
dead.
time? When's the last time Ali went on a consistent run of form?
One season where he killed it. He got like 16 assists.
Hold on.
Nothing.
All or nothing.
Yeah,
All or nothing.
hold on.
Nah, you can't live on that forever. You can't live on that forever.
Listen, wait, hold on. When Jose started, okay, in November, he started coming back in form. He, you know, you could even go back and watch the documentary, sick Amazon Prime, nothing. A little promo there.
When it's free, I
Nothing
watch
or
it.
nothing? Nothing or nothing? Go on.
The point I'm making is, obviously, his laziness in training is probably becoming a little bit too difficult to manage.
Yeah.
But you can't deny the fact that when that guy's on the pitch, sometimes he just has moments of magic. And I think maybe the issue with him is he doesn't do the constant press, which is what Jose wants. And if it doesn't work, then he's got to go, I guess, isn't it?
Fair enough. Would you change anything in the game coming up? Like, you just said you want Ali on the bench. That's what you would change.
Ali on the bench, but also starting, I'd like to see Lo Celso start instead of Winks.
Okay.
Keep Dombele on. He did well, really well. Shame he had to go soon as he assisted that goal, but
I'm happy he's giving him more confidence now. And
oh yeah. I'm happy Aurier is going. You know, respect Aurier, thank you, but goodbye.
Okay. Well, so you're confident. That's what you're saying. Going into the game.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Cool. All right. So before we go to the final big game, the big game that we're previewing, please can you guys subscribe? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow all of our pages. And let us know what you think. Let us know. There's been a lot of controversial points that has been made in this video. Let us know if you agree, if you don't agree.
Havertz is dead.
I can't believe you think that Bayern Munich aren't a better team than Liverpool.
Let's continue.
They're not. They couldn't beat us.
That is insane.
All right.
They couldn't beat us.
Let's go to the final game. Liverpool v Arsenal. Now we're not going to go to. We already analysed what happened between Chelsea and Liverpool in the previous games.
Slapped.
But before that, Arsenal.
Hey.
You only scored when we went 10 men down, bro. Relax yourself. Relax yourself.
Let's continue.
And one of them was a mistake. Don't gas yourself up, bro. Relax, mate.
There's no point going back to that. There's no point. Just take the L.
I took it.
Oh, no, just leave it.
Hey, Kadus.
Let Isha enjoy himself.
Hey, Kadus.
Yes, Magic.
What did the five fingers say to the face?
Oh Lord.
This is going to be bad.
There's the Milton Keynes jokes coming up. What's going on?
I've got nothing to do with that.
Hey, what? Spurs scored 5. No? Alright, cool.
Okay, on that note, we're going to preview Kemal. Let's start with you.
up?
Arsenal won, got 3 points against West Ham.
West Ham, yeah.
But
Just
you didn't play well.
No, we didn't.
Right.
But we got the 3 points. That was the main
So-
thing. It's all about getting the 3
So
points.
are
at the
you-
end of the
are
day.
you-
You play bad, but you get the 3 points. You take it home. You move
You're
on
right,
to the next
but-
week.
You're right, but I heard some Arsenal fans that were a bit worried that there was a downturn in form.
How's
I mean,
William?
downturn.
How's William? How's William, bro?
My problem was that Tierney got injured.
How's William?
Yeah.
And that was a bit
That's
of a
actually
problem.
a big-
But you know
that's
what?
a
You
good
know.
point.
You know what's annoying, which I'm mad about, is Kolasinac or whatever his whack ass name
Kolasinac.
is. Yeah.
Who?
Wasn't ready? Like he was terrible. He's a professional football player. He's meant to be moving. All of them by this whack bro. He was terrible. Dead player.
All of
dead
their
player. Just get him
all
off
of
the
their
books,
good
man.
all of their good stuff came from his side.
From that
All
side,
their
of
good
course.
stuff came
He was
from
a
his side.
mess.
Yep.
He was a mess. So he's a big problem.
It's a shame.
Hopefully he isn't playing against Liverpool because that
What
would
side's
be
he on?
terrible. He's on the left hand
I
side.
think he's
Salah.
playing. He's on Salah. Salah's gonna have.
Oh,
to play
Salah. Oh, you're finished.
Yeah, I know. Problems.
But you know, but you know what though? You know what? Tierney's not gonna be back for that game.
Well, they need to play
injured.
Maitland-Niles. That's who they need to
That
play
guy-
there.
Oh, okay. What left back?
Ooh, that's a good
Not
call.
left. Well, he plays just in front, doesn't he? Or they're going to put Saka at the back.
Nah. Maitland
I mean,
Niles.
you're-
I
you're-
swear he's played there
you're-
before.
The only way Maitland-Niles plays is if you play a back 3.
Yeah. And that, well,
So they do. That's the Arsenal playing back three.
Yeah, I can see that.
With the two wing backs. So, I don't know, man. It was a terrible game. Listen. We were lucky to get the 3 points. We played bad, but Arteta done well with bringing in Eddie.
Doing the super sub business. Yeah.
Arteta made a good. Yeah, he made a good substitution, bringing on Eddie, and then
Who did he take creative in the middle as well. That was another big problem.
Who did he take off? Willian? Yeah.
What does that mean?
You're gonna see. You're gonna see. Watch. Wait.
You know what? When someone's just dead and got some doo-doo jokes, what's the point of?
You're gonna see. It's not a joke. I'm actually being serious. You're gonna see.
What Kadus is saying is, you're gonna see what they've been seeing for the last few years.
You're gonna see.
How inconsistent.
Basically, they sold you something.
Yeah.
Faulty products, bruv.
Mr. Inconsistent.
Anyway.
Stay because there's a nice little holiday. Nice little holiday for 3 years. You know what I mean?
So let's go.
Nice little holiday.
Just you talking.
Nice little
So
holiday.
let's go to Liverpool v Arsenal. So Anfield, you're going to be going to Anfield. Mm-hmm. You had success against Liverpool recently in the Charity Shield. Do you think it's going to be similar to that, or do you think this is going to be a whole different ball game? I'm going to go to you first, Kemal. Then I'll go to Isha.
Correction, it wasn't the Charity Shield.
What was it when you guys...
it was the Charity Shield.
It was. This is not a good day for you, bro.
Oh, God, yeah, we beat them in the Charity Shield, but that's a different game.
Man said it with such confidence. Hey, correction. It wasn't. Oh, wait.
I even questioned myself. I ain't gonna lie. I questioned myself.
I was thinking the semi-finals, Man City.
Nah, good.
Then the final, Chelsea, we battled them. That's
he was thinking about. He thought they won like a Champions League or like the League Cup or something. That's what he thought. Then he realised it's like, oh, actually, wait.
All right,
that was awful.
Okay.
All right, so go on, Kemal. So, do you think it's gonna be the same, or do you think it's gonna?
No, it's gonna be an interesting game. It's going to be an interesting game.
He shook.
What does that mean? That means, are you confident?
You can feel it.
Are you confident going into this game?
I think Arsenal are going to win the game for the first time.
Whoa.
Can you feel it?
Anfield. So I'm
say
confident.
with your chest.
We haven't beaten them in a long time at Anfield, but I think we're going to do it this time.
Wow. Even when you're saying, do you know what's funny? Even when he's saying Anfield, he's saying it with flair. Anfield.
Starring. So, Isha, what do you think? You think it's going to be a completely different game to the last time you played them?
You already know, bruv. You already know. They're going to get slapped. They're going to get slapped.
Really? You think
they're going to get slapped.
Bruv.
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
Good.
Do you know what it is? Like,
good.
No, we are. I think Liverpool means business, and we're going to start Thiago, just so you know. He's going to start because Henderson's out, and you're going to get butchered in midfield, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Chelsea.
You're not going to get anywhere near us.
We're not Chelsea.
Yeah, I know you're Chelsea, but you're going to get butchered.
Did he say he's got a better team than Chelsea?
Yeah,
I'm not going to respond to that.
You know what the difference is? When Arsenal have 10 men, we actually still turn up. We done that against Chelsea.
You think you think you have a better team than Chelsea?
I think
they got a better manager. Better manager, but not a better team. If Arteta went to Chelsea with the team they got now...
Listen, what do you mean? What am I on about? Someone asked me a question, I answered it. Just because you don't like it, it doesn't mean I'm
doesn't make sense.
Everyone's got an individual opinion.
You can't say.
Comment below.
You can't say. I think they're a better team.
Chelsea.
Why?
I can say
because they're a better team. It doesn't work like that. You have to explain.
The last time we played,
justify your statement.
I will.
So
we was lifting up a couple of the last time we played. We're better.
Okay, so
last time we played.
Okay.
No,
all right, Kemal. Wait. Guys, wait. So Kemal, you said the last time you played them, you beat them. That's why you're better than them. But then, just 2 minutes ago, you said Bayern Munich are better than Liverpool, even though Liverpool beat them the last time they played. Where's your consistency?
Champions at the moment. But they're the European champions.
Where's your consistency, bro?
You didn't even finish in Europe. You weren't even in Europe until the FA Cup, mate.
All right,
don't even talk to me, bruv.
You guys were lucky to be even finishing top 4. You guys are dead, and
Kemal's going to war. All right.
Oh my.
This is horrible.
No, forget this. Let me ask you, who's better? Who's better, Frank Lampard or
Tactically,
Who's better?
Oli.
Tactically,
Did you say Frank Lampard or Oli?
Yeah.
Damn, man. Oli got dragged into this out of nowhere.
Why you on this? Let's talk about Arsenal. What? Say that again.
Who's better?
So if we're looking,
because to me they're both trash.
Well, come on. Let me talk to you about something. Right? What was the score the first time we met with Arteta? The first time Arteta and Lampard. What was the score?
You don't know, fam.
You won
2-1. We won. Shut up.
2-1, yeah.
Shh. We won. Second time we drew, right? Second time we drew, right?
Arsenal had 10 men. That's correct.
Doesn't matter. We drew, right?
But you said Arsenal with 10 men do business. But anyway, keep going.
Well, we did. Hold on. We come from 2-0 down and we drew. Excuse me.
Cool.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. No, that's fine. We drew. Then you
what
beat
happened the next time?
Then you beat us in the final.
In the final. Wow.
We met 3 times.
Wow. A manager.
We met 3
who
times.
had no experience.
We met
he's
3
been
times.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Your Brehz.
All right,
already
let's
managed
continue.
in another league.
Number 2,
And there,
he was running Man City
All
with
right,
Pep. You
this
don't
is
know
not-
for
this
2
is not
months,
Arsenal
for 2
versus
years.
Chelsea.
For 2
Guys,
years.
You disrespect
It's
me.
like London Derby.
This is the second time. Like, this is
All right,
actually, you know what?
All right, let's stop. This is not Arsenal.
Can I
versus
wait? Can I ask one
Chelsea.
question?
No, Ben. No, this is not Arsenal versus Chelsea.
This guy is gassed after 2 wins. This guy is gassed.
Isha, who would you change in your team for that game? And Kemal, think about that for your team as well. I'm going to come to you. Who would you change in your team, or would you keep it the same going into, or would you bring Thiago on? Who would you change going into this game?
Well, I think Thiago will start because Henderson's injured. It's a minor injury, but it's enough to keep him out from Arsenal. So I think Thiago will start in the same position.
Okay.
I think we'll start with now the same team, all the same. Fabinho defense. So it's going to be the same. Yeah, it's going to be strong, and that's one of the reasons why I think we're gonna be better. I feel like the last couple times we played Arsenal, I don't think we were 100% at all, not even close. Especially the first time they beat us. I think we just won the league.
If you don't say that, sometimes you can get outplayed, mate. Sometimes it doesn't have to be an excuse.
Not by
You got
Arsenal.
outplayed.
Anyway, I'll come back to that.
Disrespect.
But yeah,
Actually, no, you're right. No, Isha, you're right. If you're asking.
Someone always involved in a conversation.
Yo,
Just
Isha, finish it up.
Yeah, so I feel, honest to God, I'm taking everything out of this year. I think this is going to be a very different game to the last time we played them. I'm telling you now, we're going to dominate the ball.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it away from you, and we're going to control your counter-attack better than the last time, because your counter-attack killed us, especially down that left-hand side, and I think we're going to control it much better. So that's why I feel like Arsenal gets slapped this time. I think we're on it. I'm not going to lie to you. I think we're on it.
Okay.
I hope you do.
And Kemal?
I hope, and I'll be there.
All right, Kemal. Who would you change? Would you change? I mean, Kolasinac.
Yeah. I would change 2 people. I would David Luiz. I'll bring him back into the team. I think he's training now. He's training, so I'll bring David Luiz back in the team, and I would drop Saka as well, and I'll play Maitland-Niles.
Luis is gonna foul Salah at least 3 times.
And I think Martinez should come back and go. Oh wait, sorry.
So are you?
Both of them are better than Kepa.
Did he save a penalty today?
That's
He
true.
is.
That's
He
true.
is.
He got me 14 points on Fantasy
He did.
League as
He
well.
did save a
Sick
point
Brehz.
penalty today. All right. So,
So that's what I would do. I would change the left-hand side.
and you're confident? You're confident going into the game, right? You said, or you're not?
I think they're going to have obviously majority of the ball.
Yeah.
We'll soak it up and then we'll catch them on the counter.
Obviously.
With the
Okay.
lightning pace of
Obviously.
Aubameyang.
Okay. So you're gonna basically do what Chelsea couldn't do, is what you're saying.
Practically, yes.
When they had 10 men.
And you have Aubameyang.
Don't talk about
We have Aubameyang.
All right.
Are you saying that Arteta is gonna copy Lampard's strategy then?
All right.
Arteta's going to do
It don't matter. You're talking about my team. You won one game. One game, bro.
We're running over.
One game.
Let's go to score predictions. Before we go to the score predictions,
Joke bear.
we have a special announcement.
Yo, what's up everyone? Make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, you can follow us on our other social media platforms, Footballbrehz, Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. The links are in the description below. Peace, guys.
Back with the score predictions now. Let's go Brighton v Manchester United. I'm going to say Manchester United 2-1. I think I'm going to be the only one. Kemal, what are you saying?
1-1 draw.
1-1 draw. Ben?
2-1 Brighton.
Wow. Fair enough. Isha?
2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Kadus?
2-1 Brighton.
Fair enough. Wow.
No love.
No love. So it's all good. Crystal Palace v Everton. I'm going to say 3-2 to Everton. Kemal?
3-2 to Everton.
Ben?
3-1 to Everton.
Isha?
1-0 Everton.
And Kadus?
2-2. I want to say Crystal Palace is going to win, but 2-2.
2-2. Okay. We're going to go to the next one. West Brom v Chelsea. I'm going to say 3-1 Chelsea. Kemal, what are you saying?
2-0 to Chelsea.
Okay. Ben, what are you saying?
3-0 Chelsea.
3-0. Okay. Isha?
2-0 West Brom.
What?
2-0 Chelsea. I'll play.
2-0 Chelsea.
Kadus had an aneurysm, bro.
Kadus was ready. He was ready.
2-0 Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea. Okay, let's go to the last game of Saturday. Burnley v Southampton. I'm saying it's going to be a 2-0 win, Southampton. What are you saying, Kemal?
1-0 Burnley.
Okay. Ben, what are you saying?
2-1 Southampton.
Okay, Isha?
I'm going 1-1 draw.
Fair enough. Kadus?
Yeah, I'm the same. 1-1 draw.
Okay. And then now we'll go to Sunday. Sheffield United versus Leeds. I'm going to say 2-0 Leeds. Kemal, what are you saying?
2-1 Leeds.
Okay, Ben, what are you saying?
3-1 Leeds.
Isha, what are you saying?
2-1 Leeds.
Okay, and Kadus?
2-1 Leeds, but I think Leeds are going to score more.
Okay.
2-1
That
Leeds.
makes no
2-1
sense.
Leeds.
But anyway.
No, because before the match today.
Just drop your flipping answer. Why do you always have to talk after this? 3 times you've done it already.
Let's go to Tottenham versus Newcastle. I'm going to say 3-0 Tottenham. What are you saying, Kemal?
3-1 Tottenham.
Ben?
Same 3-1 Tottenham.
Isha?
2-1 Tottenham.
Wow. Kadus?
1-0 Tottenham.
1-0 Tottenham. Okay.
For once, everyone wants Tottenham to win, fam.
Well, not once.
Well, we
Once a
want
strong
it.
word, but
But
okay.
3-1. You got.
Manchester City v Leicester. Big game. I'm going to say 3-1 Manchester City. What are you going to say, Kemal?
2-2 draw.
Wow.
Oi.
Ben?
Can I change my score? Because I've seen Man City play today.
No.
No, you can't change nothing,
Too
bro.
late now. Too late.
1-1.
1-1. Isha? That's
2-2
what you get for
draw.
doubting City. That's what you get for doubting City. You said 2-2
2-2 draw.
Kadus?
3-1 Man City.
3-1 Man City. Okay.
That's what I wanted to say.
Last game of Sunday.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
West Ham v Wolves. I'm going to say 2-1 Wolves. What are you saying, Kemal?
2-0 Wolves.
Okay, Ben?
2-0 Wolves.
2-0 Wolves. Isha?
Same. 2-0 Wolves.
Wow. Kadus?
The same, unanimous 2-0 Wolves.
Wow. Either I'm going to be happy or all of you guys are going to be happy, so we'll see. Monday, Fulham v
You're
Aston
mad.
Villa. Fulham v Aston Villa. I'm going to say 1-0 Villa. Kemal, what are you saying?
I agree. 1-0
Okay, Ben?
Aston Villa.
I went for 3-2 Villa.
Rotted.
Okay. Isha?
2-0 Villa.
2-0 Villa. Kadus?
1-0 Villa.
1-0 Villa. Okay, and then last game, Liverpool v Arsenal. I'm gonna say 3-1 Liverpool. Come on, what you saying?
It's disrespectful, man.
It's really,
Man
really
said
not.
Aubameyang is not banging.
It will. It'll probably get 1 goal, but
But you said 3-0.
I said 3-1.
Oh, okay, my bad.
3-1, bruv. Yeah. What are you saying, Kemal?
Liverpool 1, Arsenal 2.
Okay. Ben?
Until they have that laughing
I
gas.
can't take this guy seriously.
What are you saying, Ben?
2-0.
2-0. Okay. Isha?
Liverpool, by the way, just
3-0.
3-0.
Slap up.
Wow. They're not even
Slap
going to
up.
score. Okay. Kadus?
I'm actually going to be weird and say 2-1 Arsenal just based off your last 2 matches.
Thank you.
Okay.
And it's not
Nah,
just that,
why
you know, the
does he
last
get
2
to
times.
change?
Hold on a minute.
Why does he
Including
get
slapping
to
Chelsea,
change?
makes
Can I
sense.
finish?
It didn't
It's not
change.
changed.
Last
That's what I wrote.
Oh, okay.
It's not changing. That was there.
The last 2 times Arsenal have played Liverpool, we've beat them both times. Can we
All
just
right.
remember that?
I mean,
I think Arsenal
I like.
not even going to win. Or not even going to score. 3-0, 2-0.
You're going to get slapped.
Yeah, but Tilly's
Alright.
in. I kind of regret saying that.
I honestly
I
think
regret
it's going
saying
to be
that.
worse than the Chelsea game. I think.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Good.
We'll see
You
what
scored
happens.
Tottenham, so you don't really valid points. So.
All right, there you go, guys. That's everything. All the time we have for today. Let us know what you think. There was a lot of controversial points we brought up today. Do you agree with them? Do you not agree with them? Do you think Kemal was sane? Do you not think he's sane? Let us know what you feel, because Kemal was on it today. He came to war with everybody. So
That
Ollie
West
or Frank?
Ham
That's
West
what I
Ham
wanna know.
victory.
Let me
That
know.
West Ham
Ollie
victory.
or Frank?
all right,
That West Ham victory.
make sure
Both
you guys.
trash.
Make sure you guys.
Those two.
All right, let's finish it up, guys. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you follow all of our pages, and we're gonna bring you more content next week. Thank you guys for this another great podcast, and we'll see you guys again very soon. Bye bye.